Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. I'm doing a reading. I just got back. I had appointments today and I got those out of the way, and I did a little bit of shopping. I was thinking maybe I would get more winter clothes because a lot of my winter clothes are in my storage unit, but I have most of my jackets, so I feel like that's fine. And then I have a lot of knitwear, so it basically makes up for not having my winter wardrobe. I literally just put stuff on top of it and I'll accessorize. So my car is full and I'll probably just show it in another video, but I got this bag and I really love it. It has some wicker at the bottom, and I mainly wanted it just to carry projects. I think I could carry it on its own if I'm just carrying one project or two. I would put like the amount that I would have for my garment, and then I would have my handbag. But I was thinking maybe I would put the yarn that's for projects that I need multiple of maybe one color. I would carry like one color, and then I like to carry all of the colors that are included, but if there's multiple, as I said, of one color, then maybe I could just put it in the bag and then take it out when I need them, because I don't want to damage it. It comes with all these things, so I was thinking I'll just get the bag with the stuff because I love the pattern on it. And honestly, I go fucking feral for bags that I could use as project bags. I feel like when I see something, I'll know if I want to use it for a project. I also got, and I'll show this in another video, I'm sure. So these are great they have the gift sacks, and I could put a project in here too. I was excited for this one because it does go with my stuff. And on the inside there's some pockets, and normally, especially for larger bags, I like for them to be open because I do carry a lot of yarn for garments since I use multiple colors. So for me, I tend to go for the larger ones, but I figured that that one could also be one that I could fit projects in, and I could also carry around other things like the folder and the needle case, and it'll be pretty utilitarian and I'll enjoy it for that. And it goes with the other tartan style things that I have, or plaid. I enjoy them. I also have food in here too because I got 2 of my winter tires, and the mechanic was like, just come back. And then I was thinking, okay, I guess I'll just get something, because the plaza had, the plaza that was near the place, it had like some proper restaurants, and then there's like a pizza place, And so I just went to the pizza place because I was like, I don't really need to sit down and dine. And well, I mean, I sat there, but I don't eat a lot of Italian food because of my allergies, but I do love Italian food, and I did get a calzone today. I didn't finish it. I finished 1/3 of it so far because I didn't think it would be that big, and it's here, so I'll gradually eat it. So I have the cards here, and I set the Empress card on the top of the box, the Glory to Ukraine box that also has the Empress on it. So there is that card, and I clarified it, and I got the King of Cups. This kind of feels like extra Empress energy, and there's just like a fondness that comes forth. I feel like the Empress and the King of Cups are separate entities. I also saw the sevens, so 7 and 7. I might put an angel number in the description. Sometimes I don't, I'm sorry. So there is the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands that came up with the King of Cups. And I'm really getting it's like one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda situations, or things that you had, like once you actually got to the root of things, especially with how you felt, or how you thought about certain, like a certain person or situation, it feels like there's kind of like a spark that comes with it that I feel like it never went away, but it keeps on going type of energy, because the 7 of Wands, there's a type of stamina that comes with it, and it's not coming to me, but you know when you're in your brain or your body senses, or there's something that makes it feel like it's in danger, and then it kind of puts your body into a different state of mind, and the energy flows differently. Same with the ancient way of like when you jolt, when you sleep, it's a way of your body trying to save you. And it can be linked to maybe, because I feel like I heard that like studies haven't found like the root of why it does that, but maybe because like when we were in more harmful situations, or like maybe back in the day when we would sleep in different areas like in trees, and then it's the sensory even when you're sleeping, and it kind of tries to save you or catch you in some way. So the Empress and the King of Cups just feel like a duo, and the Empress energy just feels like main character energy, since it kind of feels like double with the cover and the card. I don't have 2 decks, but it looks like that's what it was indicating. And when I was talking about before, because I guess I lost my train of thought, like I was thinking about like signing your signs. Sometimes I go to different places, and I feel like I'm pretty open with religion and spirituality. I guess you could say that it's non-denominational. I don't really have a title for it. One could call it paganism, one could call it whatever you want to call it. But When I feel like there's a peace there, when I feel like there's a holiness or a sacredness, I feel like I'll go there. And there is a type of enchantment or magical thing that is with that, which I feel like is important for those types of things, to have that excitement, to have that love, and to feel like those parts of your life can be glorified, and enough for you to go above and beyond to give reverence to it. So I've been frequently going to my elementary school church, and it's not really, well, I try to keep it open-ended, because sometimes the things that we're trying to accomplish, I'd rather see what the best path is. So I would like to have the guidance of what feels right, or what how life is trying to flow in that way, if I can. And a lot of times it's mainly just like saying thank you. Just in general, if something good happens, you just say thank you. It's not always needing to ask for something. I feel like it's that type of interaction or communication of give and take. And also, it feels normal with conversation too. And I was like thinking about it when I was talking about the Empress card, because I was thinking like a sign your sign, because I asked for if I could get a sign, and I feel like I did get a sign, but then I didn't understand the sign as you do. And so I'm just like, I'm really sorry. I know that you sent me a sign, and I know it wasn't like bad or anything. Like, it was a good sign, but do you think you can give me like a sign that like maybe is like a sign your sign that I understand? If not, thank you. And I feel like maybe eventually like I'll understand. So, what are those things? The present is the Four of Wands. For some reason, I'm like getting sticks. I don't know, like tapping sticks. But for the Four of Wands, it seems like there's something that needs to be said, which is interesting because it kind of is the present, but it goes into the future. So I'm going to read it with how to overcome the obstacle, which is the 9 and 10 of Swords. It's like here, these two cards, and these are like the clarifications for them too. And the Empress and the King of Cups were the overall energy cards. So it was interesting because it's like the end of the cycle with the 9 and 10 of Swords. And with that one, I'm getting like validation. And I feel like it does link to that 7 of Swords that I didn't pull out, where it's like when you actually put effort into like learn these things or to study them, and even getting your own mental clarity with it, it feels like when you study, it just doesn't like enter your brain. Like, you actually have to do the action to like get the information. It feels like there was effort that was put into this. So the 9 and 10 of Swords with the Chariot, the Devil card, the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands is one that it's nice to bring it out with another card, because it does indicate direction, and you have that with the 5 of Wands. So it does go backwards a little, but again, as I was saying in the last reading, just because you're going backwards doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It looks like there could have been stuff that you were missing, stuff that you maybe didn't find out or you didn't know about until later on. And then now like the shit makes sense, that maybe somebody's behavior, or somebody does this, or the reason why they were in this like fucking mood, or what have you, is clarified, because maybe it was like dictonomous thinking, and that goes with asking the right questions. That's one of the main things that that I had in college, dictonomous thinking, especially when you're interacting with patients. And it is about seeing and noticing different behaviors, and of course the physical part of it is important too. And the study of the herbal medicine, and that could go into other parts of complementary alternative medicine too, if we're thinking about how to brainstorm to give the best treatment that you can for the patient that you're treating. And for some reason, what was coming up is that, like, back in the day, if you claimed like you were a doctor and you were an herbalist, like, you would get locked up, at least in America.